What is going on, coaches and fans of the ASL? I am Hutcho322 here, back, and we are going to be getting into the weekly recap, week 3. Hold up. Let me fix this on OBS real quick. Hold up. I have to fix this. It's on the layout. Okay, we should be good now. It just said week 2, if you guys didn't catch that. Alright, so, without further ado, I do believe we're going to get into this video. So, there were a lot of good matches this week. First 6-0 match of the season. And there were a fair amount of sweeps this week. You guys are probably wondering why it was a 5-5 Arcanines and Phoenix Flygons. You guys will figure out sooner enough when we hop into this match. But if you guys would like to stay up to date when we upload, hit that subscribe button, like if you enjoy the video, and it shows a lot of support. So we're going to hop right into this. This is ASL Season 2, Week 3. Now, first match, we have the Arcane Arcanines versus the Phoenix Flygons. So, and of course, I forgot to say this in the last video, but all of the showdown links will be down in the description below if you guys would like to watch them anytime. They will be down there. So, as you can see, the Arcanines brought Suicune, Umbreon, Excadrill, Ferroseed, Stoutland, Claydol. The Phoenix Flygons brought Manaphy, Ditto, Latios, Crobat, Infernape, and Penrose. It was a 5-5, and the Altarius actually did win because Keister loses by Sleep Clause, which we did come to a conclusion of how to fix it. If any coaches missed how to fix it, you have to claim, like, once you put a bond to sleep, you have to say it in chat, so it helps your mind remember if you've, like, typed it out. But we're just going to get right into the match. Altari is going to lead Suicune on the Crobat. Crobat's going to go for the taunt, maybe expecting, like, a Calm Mind, but Suicune is going to go for the Toxic, predicting the Tangrowth. Goes for the Hydro Pump and misses, so Altari has lost momentum right off the bat. Manaphy gets out of a Tail Glow. Go for the Ice Beam, which does not that much to Ferroseed. He gets paralyzed, which is very, very big for Altaria. Ferroseed goes for the Leaf Seed on the Manaphy. Ditto comes in. Cool play. Acid Spray Ferroseed. But it doesn't really work out because Ditto can just transform and Life Play the stats anyway. So, it appears that the Ditto is not Scarfed and is not Imposter, so really interesting. I don't know what Keister wanted to do with that, but you guys might figure out later in the match. Being limber is going to pay off. I'm sure you can guess why, but Verdape's going to go for the close combat. They didn't do nothing this weekend. The Suicune is just, there you go, there's the limber. Go for the Hydro Pump, gets obliterated, so then again, it didn't really work out. It would have liked to have been Imposter to be able to come in on that. Crobat's going to come out. Suicune doesn't want to take it. And as you can see, Umbreon is already asleep from the Tangrowth. So the next Mon that Keister puts to sleep would have ended it, but you're going to wake up, go for the foul play on the Crobat. And this Crobat is +4 and still does nothing to Umbreon because Umbreon is dumb, stupid, bulky. He's going to crit the Suicune with the Sludge Bomb. I'm not sure if that mattered. It might have, depending on Suicune's investment. Latios is going to go for the Hidden Power. I'd assume HP Fire for the Pharaoh and for the Excadrill. Go for the Draco. Does not kill. The second one will not kill, so forced to switch out. Goes into Tangrowth. Stoutland is going to go for the Fire Fang. Stoutland gets put asleep. So that is the Mon put asleep. Excadrill is going to come in, take a Giga Drain just fine, can basically only Iron Hit or Aerial Ace if he has it, and he has the X Scissor instead. So on 2%, he's going to fire off the Giga Drain and live. Now, is going to go for the Giga Drain again. Living. You can always switch out since it is very, very regenerator annoying. So that is going to be the match. Umbreon and Stoutland were both asleep. So Keister is going to lose 5-5. He gets a loss, but his differential does not go down at all because it's a 5-5 at this point. That's how they marked it up. So moving on, we have the Milotic versus the Meteor Mantine. The Milotic did win 4-0, which is a big, big momentum booster for Static. He moves up to 2-1, and Raver and TG go down to 2-1. So Static almost evenly spreads out kills between his Mons, which is very impressive to do. 5 of his Mons got kills. I don't even think Lando hit the field. So we're gonna get right into this match. So Metagross, oh, it did. Speak of the devil, Lando lead. So Lando has to go out, or Lando goes for the U-turn on the incoming Xatu. Goes into the, why can't I think of this name? Gardevoir. On the Mudsdale. Mudsdale looks pretty bulky, especially special defense to take that. Lando actually hit the field a couple times. It's going to go for the Earthquake, and it's going to take a heavy slam just fine, because Lando is a bulky man. Xatu has to take a second U-turn and cannot take another one, so TG decides to sack it off to a Bug Buzz by Galvantula. Galvantula's got to switch out on the Metagross. Goes into the Ghost-type Silvally, since Static has access to Fire, Ghost, and Ice, I believe. There's no way. Oh, what? He has Shadow Ball on the Ghost one? Oh, because it's a special set. Okay. That didn't register in my head for a second. I don't know if that is Ghost. I'm pretty sure it is, though. It's going to go for the Flash Cannon, made especially for that Clefable. Clefable does not want to take the Flash Cannon. He's going to get the heck out of there. Silvally going to Flash Cannon, take out the Mudsdale, which was the biggest check to Galvantula. It's going to go into the Scizor, and the Scizor can do a lot with knockoff. And judging by light play, it probably screens Metagross and is sets of Reflect. Scizor does not care. He is destroying him with a knockoff. Beware is going to come out, go for the Substitute. And Silvally needs to break it, but doesn't need to. It's going to switch out, and Clefable is going to come in. The Silvally is seemingly able to take on the Clefable, so a little bit of an interesting switch by TG. Static is going to go for the Flash Cannon, do a lot, and the Reflect is going down this turn since Static knocked off the Light Play before screens went up. Soft Boiled comes off, and Silvally is being worn down heavily. He's doing 40% to Clefable each time, but goes down. And Scizor can come in for free, but Static decides to go for the more offensive play and just start returning everything. Knowing he can live a Moonblast, if he needs to, he can go for the returns. And in comes Garbodor. Garbodor swallows the Moonblast. At least I think he can. I think Megalataria can take a Moonblast. I don't remember if it does or not. I think it can though. But Gunk Shot is going to be a 2KO on the Beware with the Poison. It's going to take a critical hit return, but take down Beware in the process, which is kind of a problem for the Galvantula, because Galvantula can't outgo it, I don't think. But Latias is going to go for the Psychic, and in comes Scizor, which almost walls Latias. Scizor is going to get a big, big crit on the U-turn, and Altaria can just come in and win the game for Static. So Static is going to win that. That crit didn't matter, by the way. Static can come just win 4-0. Return is just going to absolutely blow Latios into 9th gen. And that is going to be the second match. The Milotic winning 4-0. Next, we have the Elm Street Parasects versus the Nootherlandians. Anderson was able to pick up 2 kills on 2 of his mons and one kill on 2 of his other mons. And the most kills that Laurie got on one of her mons was 3 Salmas, Embers, and Crocodile. So we're gonna get right into this match. This was a big match because it was 2 1-1 teams. Excuse me, I'm kind of sick. I have to like take a minute because I can't like breathe. So they were both 1-1. So the loser meant they'd go 1-2, which is definitely not how you want to start a 3-game stretch. And the victor was Anderson, so he's going to stay over the 500 hump. So let's get right into this match. It's going to be a Mesprit Lantern lead. And out comes Weavile. Weavile's going to get swaggered, so if Weavile can break through and hit these, that is going to be very detrimental. Goes out into the Magearna. Knockoff does 50%, and it's actually Bright Powder Magearna. Not sure what he wanted, the Nootherlandians wanted to do with that, but Anderson is going to go into his dedicated switching for the Magearna, being, the Donphan. And Donphan has to switch out on Salamence. Salamence actually has the Dragon Rush to hit very hard and is going to go for the devastating Dragon Knee move and kill Mega Venusaur on the 7th turn of the match. Anderson is going to make a phenomenal double here, going into Weavile, as knowing that the Nootherlandians only switch into Weavile is the Magearna and maybe Embers, but goes into the Magearna, doubles out into the Donphan, kills it. Phenomenal play on Anderson's part. It's going to be Swagger Mesprit, so in Psychs Up, Anderson doesn't care. No, he doesn't care at all. Just get this swagger nonsense out of here. Okos it off the bat. Salamence is going to come in and miss the Rock Slide, but Arcanine is going to hit itself in confusion, so better for the Nootherlandians. But Arcanine is going to live on 3, go for the Outrage, and blow the Salamence away. Anderson is already confused, so he doesn't really have anything to risk with the Outrage, but Crook is going to come in and stop Arcanine's Rampage. I don't necessarily agree with Nootherlandians sets with like Bright Powder and Swagger, but it's all good. Embers actually going to pack the Scald, which is a very, very good play on the Nootherlandians part for the Donphan, especially Define, and can take it out, no problem. Lantern's going to come in. Actually, the Hydro Pump's going to fire it off and get a big hit. So Suicune and Lantern not carrying the Skull, but carrying the Hydro Pump, respectively. And the Crocodile's going to miss the Stone Edge. Wouldn't have killed Lantern anyways, expecting the Zapdos, and is going to miss, and Lantern's going to blow away. So I'm going to speed this part up because it's very stally. Zam has Recover, Calm Mind, Barrier. You do the math. So Weavile's going to eventually crit it. It's just very stally. No, I think he crits turn 37. Well, we're going to find out right here. I believe he crits right here. So, Nootherlandians are going to go for... Yes. So they're going to go for the Recover, and Weavile has had enough, and goes for the Knockoff and knocks out Mega Alakazam. Good set from Laurie, or Detective Butters, but they brought it a lot, so it's a little bit predictable at this point. Barrier Mega Alakazam. So, next up, look, I'm just checking over here. So, next up we have the Las Vegas Gardevoir taking on the Kanto Embers, or the other way around. Either way, Kanto Embers did win in a 1-0 with Tapu Koko coming in at the very end, and Gastrodon putting on a little bit of pressure from the Gardevoir side, but Mega Arrow and Tapu Koko were too much pressure for the Gardevoirs to take down. So we're going to hop right into this match. Why? Oh, okay. I was just clicked onto it for some reason. I don't know why. So it's going to be a Miltank, Alolan Marrow, oh, not Marowak, no. It's going to be a Miltank, Alolan Mucklead. So Cindy's going to come out, and Ferrothorn is going to come out on that because basically Wall of Gastrodon. And it's your boy DJ Smoke coming out because it can take on Ferrothorn fairly well. Gyro Balls aren't going to be doing really anything. They can just Leech Seed stall the Alolan Muck. Leech Seed stall is very good, especially with Protect. But yeah, so the Ferrothorn is going to pack the Bulldoze, especially for the Pyroar, and is going to let the Pyroar obliterate it with Heat Wave. Entei is going to come out. Entei can take any hit that this Pyroar wants to do. Cindy, being the designated switch into the Entei, comes out, but Entei has Substitute, and is going to go for the Sacred Fire, do 49% on a crit with the burn. Bug Astronaut can just go for the recover the following turn. I don't believe he does, but he can. Gustavo's going to want to keep up the offensive pressure, go for the Scald, and just the burn on the Miltank, which is very unfortunate for Shadow Champion, but has the Heal Bell, so it really doesn't matter in the long run. Gastrodon is going to go for the Earth Power and put it in kill range for whatever it wants to go for. No Drink is going to come in here. Scald comes off again. No burn, though. Milk Drink comes in again. And Recover is going to come off. Here comes Alolan Raichu. And is going to get hit with the Scald. Has the Lumberry for some reason. But is going to predict the switch. Predicting the Grass Knot is going to predict probably the Thundurus to come in on that, and is going to pay the price of its life. Coco's going to U-turn on that. Miltank comes in, and Miltank wants to sit here in Miltank. Cindy does not care. It's going to sit here all she wants. It's going to burn the Miltank, bring it down to 16%, and Miltank is going to be sacked off just to get a switch out into probably the Mega Arrow, I believe it was. Oh no, Tapu Koko comes out. So, the Gardevoir, that was a very, very big misplay by Gustavo. Gustavo should have known that all Koko could have done was U-turn and then recovered, because then it can take on Aerodactyl if it's at like 60%. So the Aerodactyl is going to go for the Iron Head and actually land the flinch, so very unfortunate. Thundurus did not get to shine this game, and that probably changed the match, because now Terrakion can't take a hit from Koko, because if it could take a hit from Koko, then it would win, because Stone Edge obliterates Tapu Koko. So Cindy comes in just to get sacked off, get a free switch in to the Mega Sceptile, and it's going to go for the Dragon Pulse to take out the Entei. And all that's left is Koko, but it has the Brave Bird, and is going to do an immaculate amount of damage to Mega Sceptile, and Lola Muck is not limited, DJ Stoic is not going to be living this hit, and that is going to be the, fourth match? Yeah, I believe so. So Las Vegas Gardevoir are going to drop to 0-3, and the Kanto Embers are going to stay above the 500 hump at 2-1. So the fifth match is the Las Vegas Ludicolos versus Stoic Sandslash. The Stoic Sandslash kills behind Las Vegas Ludicolos killed by the Sam. The Stoic Sandslash won in a 4-0, bringing them to the second 3-0 team, and that are 1-2. So, well, first one so far. So, Stoic Sandslash, like Static, very evenly distributed their kills, and we are going to hop right into this match, mate. So, it's going to be a Jellicent Tapu Fini lead. I believe it's a Calm Mind right off the bat. Yes, it is. And Jellicent goes for the Rain Dance, being the swap in to Ludicolo. Ludicolo is going to take an immaculate amount of damage from that. is gonna go for the Giga Drain, but Kyurem does not care. Kyurem, Mickey Mouse flexing his ears. I don't know if that's what it's named after, but still. The spam is gonna miss the Focus Blast. He is not at the best luck, and Kyurem Black is going to take it out. So in comes the Nihilego, goes for the big Sludge Wave, and Kyurem's Earth Power gets a crit, does not even knock it out. So Nihilego is gonna go for the Power Gem and kill it. Good play on the spam's part, giving Anaria the false sense of security that he could live the 2 Sludge Waves, but had the Power Gem anyway, so it didn't really matter. But Jirachi is going to come in, take a Thunder in the rain, and kill off Nihilego. Jellicent is going to get paralyzed, and is going to take a Thunder Punch, go for the Rain Dance again. That was an interesting play. I don't really understand. Maybe Scald could do more, but you're playing with Paraflinch, so in reality you should have recovered, but this Paraflinch is absolutely insane. But here comes the Mamo. Phenomenal prediction on the Defense part to take the Thunder Punch because now he's in range. So he's going to go for the Earthquake. This is a critical hit in the 32%. Mamo, you need to hit the gym, my boy. So Tri-Attack is going to come in on the Jellicent, but it is a good thing. And Thunderbolt's going to come in. Mamo just wants to knock off the Tori's Easy Light. Tori's going to do so much damage with that download. And go into Skarmory, take the Tri-Attack, doing 20%. Has not scored a Paralysis, Freeze, or Burn yet. So Thunderbolt's going to come in. Earthquake can actually do something now that Easy Light's gone, but Mamo's going to go down in the process. It's 5-2 right now. Dorado is looking to pull it back. Sky Uppercut is going to come in. And Jirachi is, I believe, going for the Zen Head, but no, it goes for the Thunder Wave, but misses. So a little bit of hacks, coming in repercussions. Lands the second Thunder Wave, and Spam tries to start spike stacking for a Komodo sweep. As Finny can just set up Calm Minds as it pleases. So, as it does, it sets up those Calm Minds. And Skarmory is going to get paralyzed yet again. It's going to have to take a Scald and does very well. Goes for the Iron Head, does nothing. So maybe the second Spike would have helped a lot more for the Rachi. But it's going to live on 1. Go for the Iron Head. Does nothing again. Sam could have gotten up 3 layers of spikes, which, as you guys are going to see, might have helped him, but I don't think it really did. I think the game was won in the Narian's favor. Dorado's going to go for the Z Acid Downpour from the Poison Jab that I'm pretty sure it has. So out comes Porygon to bait the Sky Uppercut on Rachi, but goes for the Dragon Dance. Good play on Spam's part. Now goes for the Sky Uppercut, and Thunder Wave misses. And then Komodo is going to miss the Sky Uppercut, so it could have been a 3-0. Rachi's going to go for the big Zen Headbutt. And knowing another one is coming, he's going to go into the Golurk. And Golurk can live the upcoming Shadow Claw and take it out with the Earthquake. Oh, Dragon Claw. If he had Shadow Claw, he would have killed and he might have won the match via Dragon Claw. Or Shadow Claw. Yeah, he would have won if he had Shadow Claw. Barring... Nah, even if stuff Scarfed. Because Rachi wasn't Scarfed. Yeah, he would have won if he had Shadow Claw. That's 2020 though. So next match is the hold up, if it'll load. I don't want to spoil it. Okay. The Amsterdam Alakazams versus the Weaviles, first 6-0 of the season. If you want to skip past this part, Milo, that's fine by me if you don't want to relive it. It was a 6-0 sweep by Zygarde right off the bat, so I believe it was like a 7-turn sweep or so. So we're going to get right into this match. So Zygarde is going to lead on this Cobalion. Oh. So Persian is going to hit the field. Parting shots. This is a phenomenal setup. Parting shot. Goes for the 1,000 arrows on the incoming Flygon. And can proceed to set up with the weakness policy. Is now going to outspeed everything on Milan's team, even Scarfers, living on 9%, and Thousand Arrows is going to obliterate Flygon. In comes Cobalion. Thousand Arrows is going to obliterate that. Even with a Shuckleberry, doesn't matter. +4. Diancie is going to come in. Thousand Arrows, obliterates that. Milan should have Mega there, but Zygarde is going to go for the Outrage. He's going to kill Slowking. He's going to kill Rotom Frost. And is going to kill the Tornadus Therian. So, Zygarde is going to pick up the first 6-0 sweep of the year. And that brings Vish to a staggering +16 differential. And yeah, it brings Milan down to 0-3. But he'll bounce back. Everyone bounces back. That's how it works. Everyone bounces back. So the last game is the St. Louis Swablus against the Portland Timburrs, as the Alligator is going to pick up a sweep. Partially because Rotom, you know what? We're just going to hop into this match. I'll let you guys know. So it's going to be a Cresselia Rotom lead. Rotom is going to Volt Switch. Get the heck on out of there. He's going to go into the Mega Sableye. Mega Sableye is going to take... It's actually not Mega yet, so Toxic is going to affect it, which is very annoying. Mega Sableye is not going to be able to stall. Nidoqueen comes in here. Baiting the Psychic can go into the King and fire off a U-turn, which does 50%. Banded Victini right there. Snorlax showing that he is thick fat to take on the Chandelure. He's going to come in, take the Toxic, go for the Body Slam on the Cresselia. And Cresselia is looking to just sit here all day. Lopunny comes in on the Snorlax. Out comes Victini, making that switch. Fake Out's going to come in on Victini. Victini Scar, it will kill the Lopunny. V-Create almost kills the Cresselia, but does not. So a second one definitely will. And out comes for Alligator on the Victini. Victini stays in, not wanting to risk the potential Dragon Dance. So, because V-Create would have done a ton of damage. So Rotom is going to miss the Will-O-Wisp. That might have costed me the game. But there's another occasion that does. So out comes Snorlax because it can wall it. But out comes, for Alligator as well, Body Slam. It's going to come off from Snorlax. And it's going to paralyze the Feraligatr. Now Snorlax is going to stay in here and go for the rest, which is another misplay. I'm good at making misplays. I hope you know. So Rotom is going to come in here again. Can take the crunch. I went for the Hydro Pump because Hydro Pump plus Volt Switch would kill, and I was dumb and didn't realize he'd outspeed me because he's at +2. This is where I misplayed. This is where I lost the match. If I click close combat, I kill. I just didn't want to risk the Chandelure or the Togekiss, but as you can see, for Alligator, it's just going to sweep the rest of these Timburrs. So, oh well. Psych! We got the Sucker Punch. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Nidoqueen had the Sucker Punch, but Megalopony can come finish it off. It's 2 a KO, and Nidoqueen can't do anything, so Marvin's going to pick up the 4-0, move to 2-1, and the Timburrs are going to fall to 1-2. So that is going to be the week, guys. There is the scores again. So if you guys did enjoy, make sure to drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. And we are going to catch you guys in 2 days on Friday. Me and Malone are going to... this says weekly recap week 2 on this. I forgot to update this. I'm sorry. You guys know it is. This is week 3. It says up on the layout. So I will see you guys on Friday with my partner Malone, and we will be doing some power rankings for week 3. Alright, I will see you guys later. Goodbye, ASL fans and coaches.